Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fortuna Flow, your channel where you can learn about investments in crypto, real estate, stocks, you name it. Anything that I'm involved in, I'm going to talk about. And my name is Darwin Fortuna. I am a licensed architect that happens to invest in crypto. So, quick update today, Sunday the 24th. We are looking at the coins right here on CoinMarketCap. And I wanted to point out the fact that for the last 7 days, we've been on an uptrend on the weekly. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because the day-to-day volatility tends to drive people nuts, right? Going up and down, going up and down, going up and down. I don't want you to go crazy. I want you to look at it on a weekly by weekly, on a monthly by monthly, on a yearly by yearly, and start understanding the market little by little, okay? Don't get caught up into the candles minute by minute because that's going to drive you nuts. Trust me, I didn't sleep well for a while. I'm telling you right now. And now what I do is I sit back, create a strategy, and I move forward with it. And I'm gonna keep telling you what my strategy is. I'm gonna keep showing you, no financial advice, but how I do things, how I understand things, so that I can sleep a little more and enjoy life, right? I'm already divorced once. I don't want you to go through that, right? I want to keep my woman happy too. So you have to have a life, and you have to create a strategy that works for you. What works for me doesn't necessarily work for you. Okay, so I want you guys to do that. So I'm looking at the weekly, and Bitcoin's been going up. But look at this. Ethereum has been up 20% or so on the last 7 days, during the last 7 days. That is positive. And remember how I told you that I believe, in my opinion, we have already bottomed. In my opinion, we have already bottomed. This is giving me more confirmation that we have already bottomed. Okay? So the price of Bitcoin is at 22. Well, we were about $17,000 not too long ago, right? 22 sounds a lot better. But how about Ethereum? Ethereum was like $900 not long ago, right? So now we're 1,600. We retested the lows and things like that. So and I think we may have a little leg down, but I don't think it will be as high. It will be just a higher low on a weekly or in a monthly too basis. But overall, the market is very positive. Okay, couple things I want you to look at for this week. Looking ahead in the week. Remember how we got the news 2 weeks ago of inflation at 9.1%? Yes. And we believed that inflation had already peaked. And that was not the case. Well, because inflation is at 9.1%, the Feds will have a meeting. That's already scheduled. They will have a meeting this week. But what will happen because of this is that likely we're going to be getting a 0.75% increase. All right, and that's actually being expected also. So it is expected that we're gonna do the same thing we did on the last meeting. We're going to be having a 0.75% increase. All right, so look at the expectations here in the market. So 80% of the people are expecting a 0.75% increase. About 20% of the people are expecting a 1 full percent increase. That's highly unlikely. Although I would say that's positive if that was to happen too, because that will push inflation down. And then in the month of August, which is right around the corner, we're going to get CPI data again, and we're going to be showing that inflation peaked in June. And July data will prove that, right? Have you guys seen the numbers at the pumps? I just filled up my tank. It was not as high as it was 2-3 weeks ago. So we understand that inflation has already peaked. That's here, in my opinion, also. Okay, so let's go through what's coming up this week on the market. Let's see. So this is actually, let's go through our candles real quick, or our charts. Okay, so looking at the charts, we have Solana. Starting with Solana, one of my favorites. I remember explaining to you that we're gonna be consolidating here on the 39 area, and that I was going to trigger some buy orders if we were to go anywhere in this zone. So guess what? I did put in a couple of buy orders. I got a couple of Solanas, not a whole lot, just DCAing. If you don't know what the word DCA means, I know a lot of you are not on this 24/7, right? So I'm going to have a whole video coming up soon on a bunch of terms that I didn't understand and were driving me crazy when people were talking about them. Okay, so Solana is looking good overall. We did pump a whole lot before, Remember, we went really high, and I thought that that wasn't sustainable. The magnitude of that move was way too high for my liking, and in my opinion, we were gonna be needing to fill up all those gaps and find support. What I really like is that we found support on the same spot almost 3 times. One, actually two, three. We broke through it, but we bounced right back up. Okay, so this support area right here of 39.90, the 40 is very, very strong for Solana. Very, very strong for Solana. Okay, so overall we're trending now upwards again. Very low volume. You can see the volume right here, very low volume. So this right here is volume, and this is high volume, this is low volume. And I mentioned to you that during the weekends there tends to be a lot of low volume and manipulators of the market. This was manipulation right there. Okay, so now we're going right back up again. How about Ethereum? Well, Ethereum is right where I want it to be. I'm not changing my positions with Ethereum. I really like Ethereum. It's one of my biggest bags, and right now we did have strong resistance at 1645, and we did have a lot of resistance at 1583, but we broke through it, and it looks like we are turning that into support. That's huge. That is huge. We have turned 1583 into support. What's next for us? No financial advice, but what I expect is that we're going to break through 1645, bounce back, and hopefully hold it as support, and try to break through 1710, which will be a strong resistance. It will be very hard to break through 1710. But if we are to do that, then the next line I have is 1788, and then we're at the 1900s, baby. That's it. That's it. That's where we want to go, and I think we're going to get there. Let's see.
That was easy.
That's right. That's what I think. All right. So we're going to be, again, now we have low volume, very low volume. Okay. And if you remember the strategy I talked to you about, which I'm going to link on this video, right now, the stochastic RSI is moving up. And what happens when that's moving up? Watch that video and I'll tell you. Okay, watch that video. And how to use that strategy with the stochastic and with the moving averages to trigger buy and sell orders on a 45-minute chart. It could work also on an hour and 15-minute too, but I only use it to the 45. Okay, I'm also gonna make a video showing you how to organize your trading view, how to create favorites, how to add indicators, how to change the times, how to do all of this stuff. I'm going to show you how to do it, and you can do this on an iPad, on your phone. I prefer the screen, I prefer the computer, but I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so let's continue with the market update. I'm gonna go all the way to Bitcoin. Remember how I told you this was very, very bullish and strong, but it is a strong resistance now, and we're gonna have a hard time breaking through that 24,000 line. That was actually quick. Remember, we were at 17,000 in June, right? At about 18,000 2 weeks ago. Now we are at 22,000. That's huge. We've been very, very positive right now. We've been moving forward. We've been generating a series of higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then here we reversed. Okay, now I'll tell you one thing. This candle that you see right here, I'm going to zoom in so that you can see it. I'm gonna take advantage of this moment. So this candle right here, I'm gonna zoom in more and more and more. You see that baby right here? Let me just let it square. That indicates price exhaustion on the positive side right now. We were trending up, and that indicates a reversal. So when you see a candle like that, it indicates that we found a very strong ceiling and we may be reversing. And that was confirmed by 2 candles almost identical on the opposite direction. Okay, so that right there. Okay, they call it, I believe, is a doji. I'm going to explain it better and show you more about those candles and what they mean. But that doji right there indicates price extraction, just like this right here was indicating price extraction on the downside. All right, and guess what happened? As soon as we got that one, we got confirmation up. Okay, all right, we have it here again. So on the down, and then we go up. So these candles will start making a whole lot of sense more and more. The more you look at them, the more meaning they'll start generating. Okay, but going back to where we are on this channel right here between the 22,400 and 22,700. We're consolidating there, and that's good. That's positive. We didn't have any crazy liquidations. You know, I was expecting a lot more liquidations during the weekend, but hey, the day hasn't ended, and you know how Bitcoin does crazy things. Typically on Sundays, if you've tracked it, we have crazy liquidations, and then Mondays we rebound back. That's what I've noticed. Let's go to Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic, as I mentioned to you, picked all the way at 27.85. Got some major rejection at that level, and then had a move, a flush down move, that then now is followed by some higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so we're trending upwards now, but as long as we stay under 24 to 26, I am positive. My buy orders are here, and I did trigger a couple buy orders, by the way, on this region right here. I can do that. I think I get one, you know, a little bit, not a whole lot, right? So that's where we are in the market right now. So like I said, guys, we are consolidating for most of the coins. Ethereum still on a very strong bullish momentum right now. Solana is consolidating now. Again, it did a move of, you know, about 40% or so in the last week, so it's consolidating. We are staying strong. Most of the coins have been positive for the week. All right, so I believe that we already bottomed, and that now we are bouncing right back up, and the news this week will likely end here. You heard it here before. It will likely end the bear market that we're in right now. So this week, be ready for what's coming. It's going to be huge. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share, and we're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay together. Watch out for the videos that I'm gonna publish right now, coming up soon, which are all going to be about how to understand the market, strategies on when to buy and when to sell, and strategies on how to make money doing other things with your crypto, like staking. Have you heard of staking? That's coming up.